the spirit, ghost of Mohbad entered into his mother, and what she spilled out of her mouth will shock you. A lot of people have realized that Wunmi's mother jumped on this case quick, called those that was going to help her to make sure that the crime of her daughter is covered up. They also worked on Mohbad's mother. Of course, they penetrated through the issue between Mohbad's mother and father. They were able to grab Mohbad's mom. Mohbad's mom, being a greedy person who only is interested in what she can gain and get. In fact, all the reports that we have gotten so far about this woman is either Mohbad is not taking care of me, Mohbad has not given me up to this amount of money, Mohbad has not bought me clothes before, Mohbad has not done this, Mohbad has not done that, or Josie did not allow me to achieve this, Josie chased me out of the house. This has always been. That's to let you know that she is a needy person. Even though she had gone with her life, married someone else, she is still constantly going back to, my son wanted to buy me a big shop. My son wanted to give me 5 million naira. My son wanted to buy me this and that. It has always been what can be given to her. Wunmi's family knew, so they took advantage of this. And they quickly reminded her, if you stick with us, you will have all that you seek for. All that you seek for. Well, as it is right now, it seems she has come to a point of confession where she can no longer keep her mouth shut. She can no longer hide it. She can no longer hold it back anymore. She has realized that if she does not open her mouth to talk, if she does not open her mouth to spew it all out, she might not live for too long. What kind of mother does this? How can you side with a person who we've all seen to be the prime suspect in the demise of your son? Ladies and gentlemen, what you're about to hear, what you're about to listen to is deep. But I want you to hold yourself strong. From the beginning to the end, you will get to realize that Mohbad's mother was aware of when Mohbad passed away. And it is not when they announced to the public. No, not at all. This is what she and Wunmi's mother and auntie, this is their secret, their dirty secret. This is what prompted this woman to say, Wunmi, I have not betrayed you. But if you betray me, you will regret your life. This is sad. But one will wonder, how come she has decided to speak? How come she has decided to say, oh, Mohbad passed away on Monday. Mohbad passed away on Monday. Ladies and gentlemen, let us get into the brain of Mohbad's mother.
Oh, ni gbe omo ko kuku ni lo adopt papa lolo. O kuku pe wa. Ìgbà tí ẹ wá mo ìgbà tí ẹ bọ̀ mo bọ̀. Ìwọ ni mo fẹ́ béèrè question kan lọ́wọ́ ẹ sin. Ẹni sùúrù. Clomid. Shanta Clomid in Nigeria. Children's. Mo te fẹ́ mọ̀. Sis, number 10 send the WhatsApp sí yẹn o mo fi ṣe video. Tẹ́ bá ní second number yìí kẹ́ gbé sí. Mo ní number ẹni yẹn ṣá máa fún yín ó dà bẹ́ fẹ́ béèrè question lọ́wọ́ ẹ. Máa fún yín. Mi lè ka question tẹ́ fún mi bẹ́ẹ̀. Ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ yé gbogbo yín? Bàbá Mohbad wá children's kò ṣe child. Children's. Bàbá Mohbad wá ga. Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ confirm torí bàbá mo sọ pé bàbá gan ṣe mi. Ẹ dẹ̀ mi máa bá sọ tọrọ. Mi fẹ́ gbọ́ pé BJ leave bàbá. Ṣé ọmọ blessing ṣojú àwọn ọmọ Mohbad lọ? Ẹ bá confirm. Ẹ jẹ́ sọ òyìnbó àwọn ọmọ urgent 2K. Ẹ bá confirm. ṣáwọn ọmọ blessing children's la Àṣànáwá Ọlọ́run fún ní shidis Àṣànáwá children's Ọlọ́run fún ní shidis ló wá di Papa Lolo ẹ̀yin Kúnlé ó jẹ́ gbọ́mọ ẹ lọ tọ́kì kò tó náwó tán olùṣí àpọ̀dà ọmọ ẹ dàbí arúgbó bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ó lọ ṣe surgery fún wo gbogbo àwọn ṣẹpẹtẹ́rì tó ṣe fine boy mo ní ọ́díò ṣẹpẹtẹ́rì lọ́wọ́ Àṣànà mo ní ọ́díò ṣẹpẹtẹ́rì láàrin àwọn ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ tó bá rí nǹkan tó ń sọ pa ẹ báwo lọmọ ìṣe wá gbó tó yìí báwo lọmọ ìṣe ṣàrúgbó ló lọmọ yìí ni nígbà tó bá gbọ́ wọn délé ṣẹpẹtẹ́rì wá gbọ́ fine boy fine ìyá Mohbad lè máa lówó lọ́wọ́ chief mrs ni ò sí lórí olùkọ́ ẹ̀ ìyá Mohbad lè máa lówó lọ́wọ́ ẹ wo ìyá Mohbad wọ́n máa ṣojú sẹ́ńsẹ́ ni ojú tó fi wọnú ilé bàbá ìgbà tán oko tó ọmú mo wá lọ sí mo lọ gàràgàràgàrà mo lọ wojú ìyá Mohbad mo fẹ̀gbẹ́ wò mo wò sideways mo wò straight mo wò backwardness wàláì mo wojú ìyá Mohbad bẹ́ẹ̀ mo tún wá padà lọ mo lọ wo bàbá Mohbad mo lọ wo bàbá Mohbad mo wò wọ́n inwardly mo wò bàbá Mohbad outwardly mo wò wọ́n backwardly forwardly mi rí ojú wọn bẹ̀ Àṣànà ṣé wo gbọ́ pa IVF ni ẹ wọ́n ti pé gbà t'Àṣànà update pé Mohbad kú ó update bíi pé ó ṣe mistake ṣàbẹ̀ pé ìjọ tí Mohbad kú was Monday yẹn ló ṣe mistake òun update ní Tuesday but ó refer sí yesterday ṣe rántí Linda Ìkejì ló kọ́kọ́ gbé update yẹn ta rí ń bẹ̀ ẹ bá mi confirm tẹ́ bá rántí nǹkan tí mo sọ yìí ṣe rántí ìgbà tí Mohbad kú òun ń sọ ìjọ tó kú ó ti gbàgbé mo sọ fún pé kò lọ́pọlọ kọ́kọ́ jó àtọkùnrin ló kún orí ẹ̀ bó ṣe ó káràmásìkì oko ju anything lọ ṣé nǹkan tí mo sọ yìí ṣé ẹ gbọ́ mi sìn ṣe rántí Tuesday ló update but àná ló refer sí ṣe get that is not the bone of contention now gbogbo bí tí ìyá Mohbad ti ṣe question and answer ṣe rántí Monday ìyá Mohbad ń dárúkọ today say pé even woman tí mo ní kó lọ investigate ngbà yẹn ìgbà tí woman yẹn béèrè pé Monday ìyá Mohbad dákẹ́ kó sọ̀rọ̀ sí èmi wá ń sọ fún yín sí pé Monday ni Mohbad kú mo bọ̀ mo fẹ́ play nǹkan kan fún yín kẹ́ gbọ́ ni mo bọ̀ ẹ jẹ́ ká gbọ́ nǹkan ẹni sùn.
Fẹ́kẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n sọ kúrò rí àti kékeré èmi tẹ́ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rí ọjọ́ yẹn kò sọ tí wọ́n bá ti mú òwò akú tán prime boy jáde gbogbo àwọn ẹ̀ pátápátá àdúrà sọ fún mi pé àdúrà bá mi ó jì gbogbo àwọn táwọn jọ sùn sínú ilé ní ọjọ́ tí ó kú alẹ́ tán máa lọ sí show ó sùn mọ́júmọ́ wọ́n ní gbogbo nǹkan tó bá wọn fà ní pé promise blow pé kò rò sí o ipe ìjà tó bá wọn fà títí pé wọ́n já ipe nǹkan tó bá wọn fà nílé yẹn ó blow kò fún un lówó kò ṣe gbà kò ṣàwó pé ìjà yẹn náà jọ jà káwọn ẹ sọ fún mi ìyẹn ṣe pé mi ò síbẹ̀ pé ìjà yẹn ló bá promise ìjà pé wọ́n tún fẹ́ nu ipe àdúrà ṣe nǹkan kan ipe tún lọ rìpọ́tù àdúrà fún promise pé promise àti pé ṣe fẹ́ kí n máa nàbúrò mi fún ẹ̀yìn ìgbà tó ń wá kú tó wá sọ pé wọn àti prime boy ó gba prime boy lẹ́sẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe gbá ìgbà tí wọ́n sí tán tí bàbá ẹ̀ padà wá bá mi nílé wọ́n á bí léèrè pé prime boy tí ó sọ fún àtọ́ ní ìjọjà kọ́ Ibrahim ó lóun ti ní pé kó sá lọ pé torí kọ́ máa bà á mú pé torí ìkú.
ẹni tó bá rí ìyá Mohbad tí ò bá sá Zobia máa mọ́ ni ṣé gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ tó sọ yìí àṣírí ẹ̀yìn máa tú o mo sọ fún yín lẹ́ni àṣírí ìyá Mohbad máa tú ṣé wọ́n bí tí mo ti ní problem pẹ̀lú woman yìí kò sí níbi tí Mohbad ti kú lóòótọ́ ṣùgbọ́n àdúrà this one is where she said Monday okay kò ṣe bí ló ti sọ okay ẹ jẹ́ kí n lọ wò ń gbọ́
sọ́dọ̀ gba àkòròdú yẹn ṣùgbọ́n later.
ṣọlẹ̀ sọ ìdí tí wọ́n fi ní kẹwàá lọ.
kò sọ ó ní òun fẹ́ kàn pa mí pé kí n má lọ máa rojọ́ nítorí kó má lọ kidnap mi kì í sọ fún èmi ò kì í sọ fún èèyàn pé mi ìyá Mohbad inú ilé tó gbà fún mi mo yẹ̀ṣẹ̀ pé 5 months bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò sẹ́ni tó mọ̀ pé mi ìyá Mohbad ó dẹ̀ wá mi wálẹ̀ mẹ́ta mi ì jẹ́ kó kí n mọ̀ pé mi nígbà tó kú ṣáà ń pè ṣé mi ni mo bí mo ní ẹ àwọn èèyàn ọgọ́ pariwo pé ó ní kí n má ó mú mi kúrò ní ìyànà ni mo gbó mi kó ní kí n máa lọ sí Kòròdú pé kóun lè máa wò mí ní time to time ó dẹ̀ tún mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ pé 5 months nínú ilé yẹn ó gba ṣọ́ọ̀bù kan fún mi ṣọ́ọ̀bù yẹn mi ti òpin ẹ̀ ó fún mi lówó mo ti ra visa ńlá méjì generator ńlá ìjọ tó kú yẹn gangan ó lò máa send 5 million sí.
Àṣànà ṣoré ẹni tó kọ script yìí fún gbogbo yín mo dẹ̀ rí ṣẹ̀kẹ̀ṣẹ̀kẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ gbogbo yín báyìí abẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n ìyá wèrè ẹ wo nǹkan tí ìyá Mohbad sọ ó ti ra freezer méjì fóun ó ti ra generator fóun mo sọ fún yín pé 400,000 ló lọ deposit lọ́dọ̀ ìyá oní freezer tí Àṣànà ò lọ san owó tó kù nínú freezer ta ló kọ script yìí fún ìyá Mohbad náà script tó kọ fún náà ní tí ó fojú ẹ̀rí tájúra sọ fún ikú tó pa ọmọ ẹ̀ tí wọn náà dẹ̀ lọ kó tó ní kó lọ pé bàbá wa ìwọ náà lọ síbẹ̀ wọ́n sọ fún nǹkan tó pa Mohbad àdúrà pé blessing pé bàbá òun ló bàbá sọ pé blessing ti sọ fóun ṣùgbọ́n òun kà sára òun ló ṣe ní kí bàbá máa lọ sílé pé kó padà ara Mohbad ti yá ẹ bá mi bí Àṣànà ìgbà tó ní kí bàbá padà para Mohbad ti yá kí náà fẹ́ fi òkú Mohbad ṣe ká ní bàbá padà. ìyá Mohbad lọ sínú ilé yẹn ó fi ojú ẹ̀ rí ó dẹ̀ mọ ikú tó pa Mohbad kí ló ní tí ìyá Mohbad wá bọ́ta tó ní ẹ bá mi wá Naira Marley o ta ló kọ script yẹn fún ṣẹpẹtẹ́rì ò ní ṣoríire because Naira Marley nìwọ náà dárúkọ bó ṣe bọ́ta ṣe ẹjọ́ kọ́ ni ta ló kọ script yẹn fún wọn ẹ bá mi béèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn because bí tí mo ti ní problem pẹ̀lú ìyá Mohbad ní ó mọ gbogbo ẹwọ́ freezer tó parọ́ mọ́ ń sìn ó mọ̀ nínú ẹ pé wọ́n deposit owó freezer ni ó dẹ̀ bọ́ta ó dẹ̀ parọ́ mọ́mọ́ ẹ tó ti kú ó ló ti ra freezer méjì fún ẹ pẹ̀lú generator ṣé Àṣànà ló sọ ilé ìfún ẹ ni àbí Mohbad gangan ló sọ fún ẹ ìyá Mohbad you have a lot of secrets in your heart and until you pour it out ìyá Mohbad ayé ò ní gbà ẹ ọ̀run ò ní gbà ẹ ìyá Mohbad mo máa try possible best me not to come for you again because mo rí pé you are not equal ọmọ ẹ̀gan you are not interested in it all you are interested about is nǹkan tí Àṣànà fẹ́ fún ẹ Àṣànà bó dẹ̀ ṣe wà yẹn ṣàṣànà tó deposit owó freezer tí ò lọ gbà á tí ò lọ bẹ́ẹ̀ sanwó yẹn pé kó gba freezer ṣàṣànà yẹn ni wọ́n fi pé tẹ bá gba justice tán ó máa fún ẹ ní gbogbo nǹkan tó promise ẹ àdúrà dálé ni ṣẹpẹtẹ́rì àti Àṣànà wọ́n sáré ń gbé fídíò àdúrà ń gbà yẹn wọ́n ládùúrà ti ń kọrin ẹjọ́ ṣé ṣẹpẹtẹ́rì tún gbé fídíò àdúrà mọ́ kàkà kó gbé fídíò àdúrà fídíò àgbésùn ọmọ ẹ̀ òun ló ń promote ń sìn kẹ àdúrà ìyá ara ẹ̀ ní brain ìyá Mohbad orí burúkú tó ń ṣe yìí mo mọ̀ pé ó ti promise Àṣànà pé ó mọ̀ pé Mohbad kan ló ní ọmọ ṣùgbọ́n wàá gbà á which is promise tẹ́yìn àti bàbá Mohbad jọ ṣe ìjọ tí bàbá Mohbad ti bọ́ta tó ti sọ̀rọ̀ ló ti ṣẹ́ ẹ́. Àdúrà anytime I see your picture mo máa rí guilt lójú ẹ ó fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n àwọn èèyàn ń ká ẹ lẹ́nu kò gan àdúrà ìwọ wo statement kan tí mo sọ yẹn àdúrà ìgbà tó sọ pé o kọrin Ṣẹpẹtẹrì ló kọ́kọ́ gbé orin yẹn pé kán bá òun share àdúrà tí ń kọrin Ṣẹpẹtẹrì má lábòsí lọ́wọ́ o. Ta ló ń kọ script, ta ló ń sọ story yẹn, ta ló ń kọ? Àbí gbogbo yín ti gbàgbé ni? Gbogbo yín ti gbàgbé ni? So ó ti show sí pé orin àdúrà tó sáré promote fún 1 week yẹn just to keep àdúrà short. Abẹ́ ìrántí? Wọn ò fẹ́ jẹ́ kádúrà sọ̀rọ̀. Now, ìyá Mohbad mọ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀. Kí ló tí ìyá Mohbad pa irọ́ tó tó yìí? Because máa lọ gbé fídíò yẹn náà. Àǹtí tẹ́ bá wò mí bá mi send fídíò yẹn. Ẹ bá mi wá Naira Marley o. Ẹ bá mi wá Naira Marley o ló ń tẹnumọ́. Ẹ má ṣì mí gbọ́ o. Mo wá síbí lẹ́ni láti wá side Naira Marley. But why tí ìyá yìí rí òótọ́ lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀? Ìyá igó pẹ̀lú àwọn tí ò jẹ́ tó da justice rú fún wa. Ó ti lọ sílé yẹn. Àdúrà ti sọ̀kọ́ tó ṣẹlẹ̀ fún ẹ. Ó dẹ̀ lọ sílé yẹn. Ẹ rántí pé lóhun sùn. Òun jí. Òun lálàá. Mo sọ fún yín pé script ni gbogbo yẹn. Script ni. Àdúrà pé lóòótọ́. Ó wá pé Àṣànà láti confirm. Ṣé pé kò ní sọ f'Àṣànà pé àdúrà ló pé òun. Àbí kò yé yín? So ó mọ láti parọ́ pé òun sùn. Ẹ dẹ̀ rántí pé ìgbà tí Mohbad pé Àṣànà.
Ipe kí n lọ fi rajà. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ ló máa wá bá mi. Ipe kí n pẹ́ tó máa support mi láti lè rajà pé a lè rajà yẹn ní ẹ̀ẹ̀kan. Ipe a máa rajà yẹn bí àbí 3 days. Torí shop mẹ́ta ni. Mo fẹ́ máa fi kan ta foodstuff, provision. Mo dẹ̀ fẹ́ máa fi kan ta frozen fruits. Mẹ́ta ló wà lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ ara wọn báyìí tó gbà fún mi.
Ọlọ́run rí mi lẹ́ni. In fair honesty, I pity this woman.
Torí mi dẹ̀ lọ sí Kòròdú mọ́, mo ní kó bá mi fi ṣọ́ọ̀bù yẹn náà. Torí ẹ̀rù ń bà mí. Mi ò lè gbé bẹ́ẹ̀ mọ̀ pé kó bá mi fi ṣọ́ọ̀bù yẹn rent. Mo sì bí ẹni yẹn ní kó ṣàbá mi fi rent. Nǹkan tó bá owó tó bá ṣàtìrí kan kò fún mi. Ẹ̀wù nǹkan tí mo rí nìyẹn, ọmọ mi ò enjoy ara ẹ̀. Mi ò lè parọ́ fún ẹ̀yin abiyamọ líle. Ẹ̀rù máa bà á. Tí mo bá wá síbí báyìí, ibi tó máa jókòó sí nìyẹn. Máa jókòó tì. Máa mú lọ sókè kó lọ sùn àyà. Wọ́n máa mi rí. Ìgbà tí mo wá rí pé èmi ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ rò pé gbogbo nǹkan yẹn ti lọ. Ṣùgbọ́n pẹ̀lú tó wà náà nígbà tó ṣe EPA yìí, mo àyẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mọ̀ pé àwọn pípù yìí ò ti padà lẹ́yìn ọmọ yìí. Kí ló?
Woman yìí burú o. Ìyá yìí báwo ló ṣe ń sùn lálẹ́? The fact pé ọmọ kú tọ́mọ ẹ kú. Onígbà tán tún wá ná. Ayé mà níkà o. Ẹ gbọ́ statement tó sọ. Ó dún máa jókòó sí bí ó máa bẹ̀rù. As abiyamọ gidi, ṣó béèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé kí ló ń bá lẹ́rù? Ta ló pè? Ìwọ náà ló sọ fún wa pé aṣọ tí bàbá Mohbad ní kó mú wá, kó fi ṣiṣẹ́ fún, kó fi yà wọ́n. Ó ní aṣọ fake ni mo fún Jòsí. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ níbi tí mò ń lọ.
Wọ́n dẹ̀ máa lọ sí police station. Torí mo dúró bí ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì tí wọ́n sọ pé police station ni wọ́n lọ. Wọ́n dẹ̀ fi dé pa.
Ṣá lè blame Ṣẹpẹtẹrì púpọ̀ ni. Mohbad kú. Ẹ sáré ń ju ìjà tó wà táwọn Naira Marley kò sí ńbẹ̀ o. Ẹ sáré ń ju ìjà tó ń jà síta. Ẹ sáré jù síta pé nígbà tóun bá kú kọ́ mú Naira Marley. And you all in that house, you knew fully well ikú tí Mohbad kú. Báwo làwọn people ṣe ń sùn lálẹ́? Báwo ni conscience wọn ò ṣe máa bá wọn jà? Abẹ́ get nǹkan tí mo sọ ni. Ẹ wo woman yìí bó ṣe ń parọ́ with her full chest just because of what they promised her. Ẹ wo bó ṣe ń fi ìgbésí ayé ọmọ ẹ̀ táyín. Ta ni ò bá wà níwájú kí bàbá Mohbad wà lẹ́yìn pé ikú tó pa ọmọ ìṣẹ́ mo fẹ́ mọ̀. Ẹ wo bó ṣe ń parọ́ pẹ̀lú gbogbo ẹnu ẹ̀. Ṣé ẹ gbé script lọ́kọ because ìgbà tí Mohbad kú wọ́n sáré ju ọwọ́ síta wọ́n ní àwọn Naira Marley ni ẹ wo nǹkan tí ìyá yìí náà sọ. Wọ́n nà ó sọ pé ti lọlé ó sọ pé ráṣọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ó sọ pé ní kó lọ pé bàbá ó jẹ́ kí bàbá yẹn mọ̀ pé Mohbad ti kú o ìwọ náà ó ń play along. Ọlọ́run máa rẹjọ dá ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbé lọ. Ìyá Mohbad ò nífẹ̀ẹ́ ọmọ
àwọn ti lọ report bí àwọn ti lọ report mo wá ní òkè mo sún gbàgbọ́ ìgbà tí mo wá sí mo lo 10 days lọ́dọ̀ ẹ̀mí mọ̀ kó máa kú Saturday mo ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kúrò níbí báyìí tó kú níjọ́ Monday yẹn o nǹkan tí mo fi kúrò Saturday kó fẹ́ lọ sí.
ṣé kí n fa sẹ́yìn Saturday ni mo kúrò níbí báyìí tó kú níjọ́ Monday.
ló wá ṣe ní kí n máa lọ mi ìbá máa kúrò.
ẹ̀gbọ́n nǹkan tó sọ ó ní ọmọ yẹn bẹ̀ òun ó ní kóun má tí ì lọ. Ẹ má gbàgbé pé ọ̀rẹ́ Mohbad ọmọ ta play voice ẹ̀ yẹn ó sọ statement kan ṣé rántí ó ní Mohbad ó dàbó ti mọ̀ pé ó fẹ́ kú. Ẹ lọ wo gbogbo show tí Mohbad lọ yẹn lálẹ́jọ́ yẹn ẹ lọ wojú Mohbad ńbẹ̀ he was in fear he was not mingling kò ṣeré kò mix. Ọmọ tó ní kí ìyá Mohbad má lọ ó ní nǹkan tó rí bóyá kánú wà bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ń jọ yẹn ni wọ́n lè má pa á ó dìnnà yọ ọmọ ẹ̀ 10 years I don't see mommy. Bàbá ní kò ń ṣe 10 years wọ́n ní Mohbad wo ṣe fún ni wọ́n ní 15 years 10 years I no see mommy lóhun òkè. Gbogbo bí tó jẹ́ kí ìyá Mohbad ti dúró de ọmọ ẹ̀ kó ti dúró fún ọmọ ẹ̀ ìyá Mohbad fèlè ẹni. Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
bíbá ẹ torí wà tíyàwó ẹ wọ́n ń tàn mí tí máa lọ bá promise kí mo ti fẹ́ máa lọ fún mi lówó kò fún mi torí pé kí n máa lọ kò tí ì fún mi lówó oúnjẹ mi máa fún mi lówó oúnjẹ lóṣooṣù ṣùgbọ́n sì mọ̀ pé téhùn tó bá ti lè fún mi ní owó yẹn máa máa lọ ṣùgbọ́n kò wá fún mi lówó yẹn pé kí n má bàa lọ ṣùgbọ́n gbà tí mo wá dárúkọ pé mò ń lọ sí church pé kò jọ mo wá lọ báyàwó ẹ náà ó ní mọ́mì kí lọ bọ́mọ yín o ìgbà tí mo lọ bá a ó ní òun àṣeyàwó òun làwọn òjẹ ká lọ wípé torí ẹ náà mi ò lè sọ̀rọ̀ fóun kóun gbọ́ mi lè sọ̀rọ̀ fúnyàwó òun kóun gbọ́ torí àwọn ọjọ́ planning pé kì má sì lọ. mi ò wá sọ̀rọ̀ mo wá ní kí ló dé wọn ní kí má sì lọ pé ṣe bí Liam nìyẹn ni máa ń gbé.
àwọn wèrè méjì kan wà lẹ́yìn ìyá Mohbad bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ṣe ń gbọ́ ẹ wo bó ṣe mú sí wa lórí ń bẹ̀ yẹn ẹ wo bó ṣe mú sí wa lórí ó ní Mohbad ní kó má ti lọ ó ní ṣèbí Liam nìyẹn ẹ máa ń gbé. wọ́n àti wà wá lórí mọ́tò tí ò ní táyà ti pé o adẹ̀gọ́ gbogbo adẹ̀gọ́ ṣùgbọ́n mo sọ fún yín mi I'm a deep thinker I go back to these videos every day and I'm making some underground investigation. ẹ wo bó ṣe mú sí wa lórí ńbẹ̀ yẹn Mohbad sọ pé ṣebí Papa Lolo nìyẹn ṣebí ẹ máa ń gbé kí ni Papa Lolo fi wọnú bí pé ó fẹ́ máa lọlé Papa Lolo tó ti wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ láti 10 days make it make sense ìyá Mohbad make it make sense òpònú wo ló ń kọ script fún yín ta ni production manager ta ni writer ta ni producer ọpọlọ yín ti dàrú ọmọ tó ti wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀ pẹ̀lú 10 days ọmọ yẹn lọ ti wá sọ pé àṣọ Papa Lolo nìyẹn ṣèbẹ́ máa ń gbé ẹ máa gbé ẹ máa tí ì lọ. How does that make sense? ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ mo ti mú nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ mọ̀ ṣùgbọ́n mo fẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ fídíò ìtàn ni.
máa ń tọ́jú ẹ̀ wípé ó máa sọ pé tí mo bá ti dé wípé ó máa ń rest torí Liam pé torí kí n máa bá òun pé ó lè sọ bó ṣe wá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn gan-an.
ṣé ń gbọ́ wèrè ó ní Àṣàná ní ṣèbí ó ní Mohbad sọ fún òun pé ṣèbí pápá lòlò nìyẹn ẹ máa ń gbé ó nítorí Àṣàná sọ pé tó bá ti dé bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn tí Mohbad bá ti dé ọ máa ń bóun gbé. We have over 16 guys in that house living with Mohbad. Àṣàná wá sọ pé ìtọ́rọ òun tọ́jú pápá lòlò ó máa ń rẹ òun àbókó tó lọ dó mọ́ Mohbad lára ló ń jẹ́ kó rẹ̀. We have 16 guys living with Mohbad permanently in that house. And you are now saying pé ìtorí pápá lòlò tí ìyá Mohbad bá ti dé ó máa ń bẹ tọ́jú pápá lòlò. Ìyá Mohbad kọ́ ló sọ fún wa pé wọ́n máa ń gbé pápá lòlò sá fóun pàjẹ́ lọ pé òun. Ẹ bá mi make it make sense.
Like I said, everything is a product of greed. Everything that we have been dealing with so far with Mohbad's mother, it's a product of greed. Whatever you see her display, whatever you see her say, whatever attitude, behavior, whatever it is that you see her manifest, it all comes from greed. Greed and nothing more. Greed and nothing more. It is so sad. I mean, it is so sad that we all have to deal with this. So sad. I have said it times without number, and I think you will agree with me that this has not been easy for a lot of people. Some women, mothers, they cannot understand how. In fact, it seems this is one of its kind. Like we've not dealt with this before. It's like a new thing where a mother will take side with the woman that is there when her son passed away. All for some flimsy music. Flimsy music that they said her son was going to start performing. Adura, the younger brother of Mohbad. All for the money that they all, they already divided what does not belong to them. Because this does not belong to Mohbad's mother anymore. The attitude that she has displayed so far shows that where she belongs to is somewhere else. Well, she confirmed that Mohbad passed away on Monday. Mohbad passed away on Monday. Unfortunately, if we are not careful, this whole matter of justice for Mohbad will not see the light of the day. I mean, they will close it down. Maybe a protest here and there. And that's what they are afraid of. They know if they handle this anyhow, the backlash, the result of it might be very, it might escalate. It's a volatile situation. So they know within themselves, we have to be careful. We have to know how to go about it. We have to know how to push. We have to know how to press. If we press and push, if we go on this anyhow, what we can only do is for us to delay and water it down. Life does not matter to them anyway. It doesn't matter to them. So why would they want to get justice for anyone? The only time you see the police interested in a case is if they can get money. If they can get money, or if they need to show that they are working. That's the only time they operate. And if the person to be investigated or the case is connected to important people in the society, then the Nigerian police will swing into action because they know their job is on the line. Whoever is in charge knows that there are envious police officers like themselves who will take over their job if they are not careful. And one of the game of the Nigerian police is this. Particularly if one of their own, like Wunmi's mother, is one of their own, very easy for her to connect with some of her friends, partners in crime, telling them, look, I want you guys to cover up this for me. I want you guys to do what you need to do. Cover it all up. Make sure that this case does not see the light of the day. That's all she did. At the onset, she called Wu out to come. That's why they don't want CCTV to show anything at all. CCTV, they are working towards it to make sure that nothing, even the ones of the neighbors. You heard what Secretary said. If at all you guys are asking for CCTV, is it not CCTV from outside? Mohbad passed away inside. Now, when you look at when you hear some of their utterances, you will wonder, are these people really interested in justice? They are not interested in justice. Our utterance is, that utterance is enough. That utterance is enough. That utterance is enough. It is enough to show that she's behind the act of wickedness. That act of wickedness, she's behind it and nothing more. He said, it's inside of the house, and Mohbad RIP. She forgot that we once said Mohbad RIP'd on their way to the hospital. Oh, Mohbad slumped inside of the house. We pour water on his head. Then since he didn't move, we carried him. CCTV will show what happened in the compound. And we also know that there is CCTV inside of the house, stored in Mohbad's phone, that Wunmi took custody of. He raised what? It's so sad that Mohbad is surrounded even by a useless brother, Adura. Adura knows all of these things. Adura knows all of these things. Yet, he decided to be a partner in crime. He decided to be a partner in crime. He decided to work against progress. Against progress. Against justice for his brother. This is terrible. Against progress for his brother. He decided to be counterproductive because of what he has been promised to. And of course, this game is within their family. Mohbad's mother, Darusha, Adura, and I think one of their aunties too. So Wunmi has our own team to make sure that Mohbad is now the only one within this family that if he has the opportunity not to come into that family again, he will say, I regret this family is not a family that I should ever come through. Mother is there with her own conspiracy. So-called wife, girlfriend is with. And Mohbad is one that brought all this together. You can't choose the family, but you can choose the relationship that you want to be in or not. Not to the point where the lady will say, I'm pregnant. There are other audio recordings where countless times talks about the relationship have been discussed. And those people said, Mohbad will say, you know what? I just want her to have a child and then I move on. I really don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get that part of it. I don't get that part of it. I don't know. I don't get that part of it. Where someone has been constantly warned. In fact, the audio recording that I played on this platform, during the NDLA period, a spiritualist was invited by Mohbad's father to come and do prayers. Maybe a prophet or prophetess to come for prayers. And this person said, this relationship must break If not, one person will RIP. What did he do about it? Maybe they tried to split them apart. They said Mohbad returned to Wunmi or asked Wunmi to return back. How? And why did they keep it on? Why did Mohbad's father join hands with Mohbad's mother and say, look, they say this boy will RIP, this boy will buy? Well, according to what we heard, they said during that period, she didn't even care about the condition or the state of mind of Mohbad. What she was interested in is, Mohbad has not given me nothing. Mohbad has never provided for me. Mohbad has never given me anything. Mohbad has not even given me a piece of cloth. Mohbad has never bought me anything before. Mohbad, they have not allowed him to do anything for me. She was struggling for her own position, struggling for her own space in Mohbad's life to enjoy. And at that time, Mohbad's father was busy trying to kick her out. So misplaced priority and childishness, many of these things played out. Many of these things played out in what eventually ended Mohbad. Because what they were supposed to focus upon, what they were supposed to really deal with, they never did. Instead, they were after who will enjoy and who will not enjoy. They were after stupid things. They did not focus on the important, like, hey, this boy, or maybe Mohbad's father was like, hey, woman, come, this is what is happening. And instead of that, she will be like, are you not the one that caused it? And the man is like, wait, I'm talking about our son here. And the only thing you can talk about is what happened between both of us when you went to misbehave. So maybe he wasn't having headway with the conversation. Like, this is what they said about our son. We have to split these people to ASAP. They didn't do nothing about it. It is kind of unsettling. If that is what happened, then I don't know what to say. It means that we have mysterious families, we have mysterious people. Mohbad was told about this. Mohbad's father, and I believe mom, heard it. All of them heard it. Why did they allow that relationship to continue? Why did they continuously press and push to make sure they split them? If it requires you to arrange someone to beat Wunmi black and blue whenever they see Wunmi with Mohbad, that would have sorted it out. Like, we don't want you around our son. Send message to the family also and warn your son of the impending danger and let him know. But unfortunately, this is what we have to deal with.